Goat Talk Live.
I don't know. I get a little tired of hearing, right?
The 99 is terrible. Here, I'm lacking for some reason. It's real white and flabby.
WTF. What are we doing?
Eddie, I tell everybody who'll listen that we're a really big deal.
Continues to grow and grow and grow.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Goat Talk Live here on ATYL Media, presented by SAVE22. I want to thank all of those folks for jumping on board. But tonight got a nice episode. Tyler White, the most recent Sim Rig recipient, and here he is with us right now. What's going on, Tyler? What's going on, Pat? How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
That's it? That's all? We got to get fired up. We got to have a little bit of fun here tonight.
A little bit of fun?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'll take pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, pretty okay, pretty decent. No, I'm doing great. It's been a fun week here so far, especially for me. Won a couple races and having a really good time. And it's been fun and exciting to see some of the things that are happening within Goat Locker and watching the playoffs go as well. So it's always kind of a fun time of the season for us. And then I think a lot of people, thanks to you, Eddie, are getting like super pumped up about the summer series. Well, at least one of the things that's happening during it. I don't know that anybody's going to get excited about any other announcement during the summer series except for what you're hyping up right now, which should be hyped up with all the efforts. So, a lot of cool stuff going on. This is a first for us to have Tyler White on, who just got his rig last week. So I'm excited for tonight's episode. And let's just have some damn fun.
Yeah, well, first thing, before we get started, we got to thank our lovely sponsors. We got to give them the shout out, and we got to point you in the direction like a dog. It's like, go over there, and this is where we're telling you to go. Save22.vet at Save22vet on YouTube. Of course, you can scan that QR code if you fancy, and it'll take you right there to it. Go check out, subscribe, bookmark their website, send them a nice little message, and spend time on Tuesday Talks if you have an opportunity to sit in and listen. Fantastic show that they do each and every week. Save22 is doing awesome stuff. Great partner of ours. We're glad to have them as a sponsor. Cannot wait to have John Moser back on, and maybe even a couple of folks from the crew. So definitely go check those folks out. And then on the ATYL Media side, which is what we're on right now. So if you're watching on Facebook or on Twitch, make sure you go over to YouTube and go to ATYL Media, search for it, and boom, hit that subscribe. Pay attention to what Taylor Kitchen is doing, because that whole group is awesome. They are doing incredible stuff, incredible work each and every week. Solid NASCAR, F1, IndyCar, NHRA now. Big Duke's doing some NHRA stuff. So any kind of racing content that you're looking for and stuff on it, go support the people that support us. And man, what a great job that whole group does. And we're just proud to be a tiny little part of it. And to help support them is to go to happyhourracing.com/ATYL. It's important to put that slash there to let them know where you came from. You can scan that QR code again, and it'll take you right to it. You can get some cool stuff like this. Boom, we're going to just cover up Tyler White this whole time. You're not going to be able to see him. You got a little a 9 checker flag sports 25 Lightning t-shirt. They got to come up with better names. Change it. Then you got the checker flag sports Kyle Larson number 5. If you like turn 2 walls, Larson's your guy right now.
Too soon. That's too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, Kyle Larson hits the wall in his Indy 500 car. Oh, you hate to see it. But luckily, we've got a fella from the inside, Warren Clayton, that is giving us the goods, saying that, hey, everything's going to be okay. Don't freak out. He took care of it. Only broke a few things that can be replaced easily. So Kyle Larson going to be fine. Can't wait to see how that's going to play out. But Tyler, you're the man of the hour. And, man, we can't say how much we are excited to have you here with us tonight and in Goat Locker. And thank you for taking time for joining us. First week in the books. Talk to me about that sim rig. How's it been going?
Oh, man, it's been an absolute learning curve. The most racing I've ever done was with like a PlayStation controller, you know.
Yeah.
So
What is your like background of like what kind do you play games? Are you a gamer? Are you a sim racer? Like what's your sort of background when it comes to this type of stuff?
so growing up, I always played the Need for Speed games. You know, Most
Nice.
Wanted. I played a little bit of Forza for a little bit.
Yep.
Once again, just with a controller. And then whenever I got hooked up with Pat the first time, or kind of this company, and Goat Locker Racing, I actually pulled out my son's Mario Kart steering wheel, and I tried racing on iRacing with that, and it just
Oh, by the way.
it didn't work. So
Well, so you got the first. So now you got this big sim rig. Talk a little bit about putting it together. That's one thing that Pat always loves to talk about. Is how he brings you the stuff and then just immediately leaves with the headache of putting it all together. So what was that like? Did you have any problems getting it together? Was it simple? Well, how did that go?
So actually, I heard Pat call me out last week for it, being one of the quicker ones to put it together.
That's true.
Nice,
Very
nice.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually relatively simple to put together, get it all set up.
Did you put the HDMI cord in the right slot?
Yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah, some people can't do that very well, even if they've done it many times. So that's good that you did that.
Yep. So got that all put together, got the software downloaded, and I've been trying to race at least once a day, usually. Maybe not with Goat Locker Racing, just doing like the AI time attacks, or just to try and build up some of that skill. And man, it's been a crazy learning curve for sure.
Well, what cars and stuff did you kind of gravitate towards, like when you first got in there?
So when I first got in there, before Pat got with iRacing and got a couple $100 in there for me, I was just doing the ones that came with it. So I started the BMW M2 series, the time attack, or the AI series season, and did pretty decent at that. So I've been doing the official races now, with that BMW M2.
Oh, nice.
But I've gotten in with the GT3 Discord people, because that's Pat got onto me because I like to turn right as well, not just left.
There you go.
Everybody's different.
Hey,
it's
no
okay.
Hate, no hate, all love here. We love anything with a motor, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So my go-to on the GT3 is going to be Porsche 911.
Hey, all right, my man.
That's like my dream car right there. So
yeah. I love the high pitched whine. Some people call it. I've heard people call it turbo whine, and I'm like, well, I got bad news for you. It's not turbo at all. I don't know what it is. I think it's transmission whine. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows, but it's such a weird car, but it is fun to drive.
Oh yeah.
There are quite a few GT3 cars at this point, and some of them feel sort of dead. But the Porsche, the Mustang, and I'm trying
the
to
AMG.
think. Yeah, the AMG. I think those cars kind of have a good feel to them. I think it's because a center engine kind of makes it feel dead, even though it's fast. You know, so like your mid engine, like Ferrari, Audi, Lamborghini, and the Corvette, kind of have a dead feeling. But the Porsche is so much fun, is it not?
Oh yeah, it is. I've had a blast. I did one practice session with you guys, and I had an absolute blast with it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Well, that's the beauty of iRacing, man. You jump right in, you grab the car that's cool to you, and boom, you can race it. And it's so much fun.
Don't have to spend a couple $100,000 on a race car.
That's right. You don't have to fix it when you break it. You just hit a button.
That's true.
You just hit the old reset button, and away you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, as you talked about putting it together and some of the things that you've gotten into, I mean, what's kind of been the biggest learning curve for you?
Really that force feedback in the wheel itself, and then as well as the braking pedal feel. Somebody had mentioned like the adapter that you can get to make it feel more realistic. So ordered that, waiting for that to come in. Also
got him already. It didn't take him but less than a week. He's already ordered another part.
Got him on the brake pedal. Got him on it.
Hooked him already.
And then the box actually had an update the other day, and that completely jacked my settings, and I didn't realize it until I was racing and could not race. I kept running into the walls, kept spinning out. I was like, what in the world is going on? Come to find out, like, my brake scale had shortened, so it was like over here instead of the whole length of the pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's good, man. It's awesome that you're kind of run into issues, honestly, because it helps you kind of get them figured out and find out what you like. That's always the hardest thing when you're getting into something you've never done before. You don't really know what you're looking for in a feel and stuff. So it's good to try out a couple of things. The brake, in my opinion, the good pedal set's huge, and if you get the right feel in your brake and pedals, it makes all the difference in the world. I mean, I think Pat was about a 1200 iRating type driver before he got his pedals, and now all of a sudden he might as well be 4 to 5,000 iRating. I mean, the pedals made a huge difference. It's a compliment, Pat. I mean,
I was going to take it as one. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it made a huge difference in your evolution in racing. I think Jake's probably the same way. Probably
Absolutely.
Jamie. I mean, obviously you guys have just gotten skilled, but it makes a big difference whenever you get that right feel. So it's cool. All right.
I was just going to sit there. I was going to sit here and see how long it actually took. But let's get to know Tyler, the person. You served in the Marine Corps. Talk about your time in the service, and obviously you're still serving, getting ready to separate here. In whatever time frame that happens. But talk about your time in the Marine Corps and the things that you've done.
Right. So I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. I knew college wasn't for me, right? So I was 18 years old back in 2015. Paris Island is where I went to boot camp. Shortly after that, went down to Pensacola for my schooling as an aviation electronics technician. Then California for my C school out there in beautiful Miramar, California. I was out there for a couple of months, did a lot of hiking, a lot of good times, went up to Temecula a few times. And then my first duty station was actually Cherry Point, North Carolina, with good old Miles 14. Got to work on the Prowlers from back in the day, kind of dating myself a little bit. And then once those sundown and went away, I got to work on some of the Harriers as well as the F-18s out there. And then also got to spend some time being a rifle range coach, so teaching Marines how to shoot a rifle, because every Marine's a rifleman, right?
True statement.
And then shortly after that, I got orders to beautiful Oahu, Hawaii.
Darn.
Right. Terrible.
Horrible place to be. Got to live out there on the government's dime for the last 4 years or so, almost 4. Did a lot of really cool things out there. Worked on a lot of really cool aircraft. Pretty much anything that's got a rotor to it, I got to work on. So the V-22 Ospreys, the H-1s, the Hueys and Cobras, the UH-60s for the Navy. I mean, you name it, I probably got my hands on it at some point. Learned a whole lot out there, not only about my MOS specific, but about everybody else's kind of in that avionics community. And then wanted to go warrant officer. That was kind of my end goal with everything. So I put in a warrant officer package, and then the Marine Corps told me, hey, you're going to go recruiting. So got sent out to good old Terre Haute, Indiana in May of last year. So I've been out here almost a year now. And changed a couple people's lives since I've been out here, and kind of putting in that good fight.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Got a couple comments here. We need a crayon eating contest to find out the top crayon eater.
We are getting a lot of Marines in, and we have our our resident Marine Chuck, who's in the chat and watching right now. You're gonna meet Chuck one day. He's a phenomenal individual, but he eats a lot of crayons, like lots and lots and lots. But
he goes for the 64 packs. What do you think?
Oh yeah, all day. So we learned a little about Tyler the Marine. So tell us about Tyler the person, family, kind of where you grew up, things like that.
Yeah, for sure. So I am originally actually from Evansville, Indiana. So I'm an Indiana native. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, though, so not exactly, but I've been here since 2nd grade. So, I mean, I think it counts as Indiana native.
There we go.
Yeah, growing up, it was in Evansville. I mean, I went to Evansville North High School. I don't know if anybody watching knows where that's at, but did marching band for a couple of years. Decided, hey, music's not really a career, so went to a couple classes to try and get a better position in life as opposed to just music. And then ultimately joined the Marine Corps anyways.
Married, kids?
Yeah, married. I do have a wife. We've been married. Oh man, why am I drawing a blank now? Over 7 years.
Get it quick. Get it quick.
Yep.
Because she's going to
Go into commercial real quick.
Oh, she's watching right now.
Oh, she's watching live. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll edit this out. We'll edit this out.
All right, cool. And then we do have a son. He just turned 6 back in November.
That's
His name's
awesome.
Roy.
Nice, nice. Hobbies. What you got as far as hobbies go? Oh, you continue to talk about your son. Sorry.
Yeah, so actually it's funny. He loves sitting in here. We've got like a chair sitting next to the sim rig that he'll just sit up there and watch me race.
Nice.
He'll be quiet and just watch, and that's the coolest thing.
Maybe don't let him on there, because I know Josh Unger had his kids download a bunch of games and ended up with viruses at one point.
No.
It did too.
Be careful.
I forgot about that.
He said, I got all this crap on my computer now that my kids put on there, and he couldn't get iRacing open. So what kind of hobbies do you have? I know we talked pre-show about your bike, as you called it.
Yeah, my hog, as you called it. I've got a 23 Harley.
I thought we were talking about something else anyway. Go ahead.
Woo!
23 Harley Lowrider S.
Words.
I absolutely love. It's my pride and joy.
Have you posted that in Discord already?
No, I think I did.
Oh, you did?
Did you?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We got a couple. We got a couple guys.
Well, we got a couple guys that got the fast bikes and those types of things. So there's always that split in the motorcycle world.
Ooh, tell me more. Is there a big problem between the two different versions?
Yeah,
I'm not a big motorcycle guy.
It's like a gang war type thing. You didn't know that?
Really? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, every time I see a huge group of guys who are riding, there's always like the guys on crotch rockets, you got the guys on Harleys, and then for some reason there's the guys on Gold Wings in the back, and I'm like, who invited those guys? Like, you're really killing the vibe here with your 3 wheels on the back in your trailer. Like, get the hell out of here. Hey, when Arnold Schwarzenegger, he got the clothes and the bike, he didn't drive off in a Gold Wing. So just saying, if you're gonna go all in. I don't know. So just driving a car, just have a minivan behind the whole pack and just ride back there and just get out of it. That's what I say.
See, it's funny because I'm pretty sure my dad might be watching this right now, and he's got a Gold Wing.
There we go. Freaking Eddie, this guy. Oh, we had to cut it off. That's it. We're done for the night. That's it.
Well, that's cool, man. It's what any other hobbies? You like to play sports like pickleball or anything like that?
No.
I heard Pat does.
No, I've never touched the game before.
Okay.
I hear a lot about it from certain individuals in my life, like a lot about it, So, we talked about. Well, I mean, no doubt on that one. We talked about, we're going to go to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We're taking a group of veterans there, for the Coca-Cola 600 at the end of May. And Eddie was all excited. He's like, talking to Jamie, the co-founder of Goat Locker Racing. And they're like, hey, we could probably play some pickleball. I said, I'll bring a pickleball paddle with me, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. And then I got told I couldn't bring a paddle anymore. So
that's just weird. I'm
trying to get into the sport, but they won't let me.
Wrong sport, dude. It's wrong sport. They got clubs for that, Pat, if you want to do that type of stuff.
I'm sure somebody in the audience can refer me.
Probably Brandon Wallace. He knows them all.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know.
We got derailed. You were asking him about other hobbies. And
other hobbies.
We went on a tangent.
So I like working on cars. This is going to break Pat's heart, but I've got a Mustang sitting out in the front yard right now.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
It's a 04 Mustang that I bought for $175, believe it or not.
Boom. All right, here we are at the podcast. You kicked him out.
I just got ejected. Fine, I'll just go. You know, the new season of You just released today, so I'll go downstairs and start binge watching that.
What about Black Mirror? You like some Black Mirror stuff?
I haven't watched that one yet.
All right.
We're gonna get.
I haven't seen the new season.
We're gonna get derailed again. So let's.
Anyway, so you Ford Mustang. Yes, continue.
Yeah, I like working on that. And then I've also got a truck that I've kind of worked on here and there, mainly because it needed it, because I bought it pretty cheap. Well, yeah. That's facts.
I mean, you don't buy a Ford and not like working on stuff. That seems like the whole point. So.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of haters in here. What is this? What?
It's not even a 5.0. That's the worst part.
It's a 2.3.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
Every time I got a place right down from where I live, and I leave this certain way to go to work in the morning, and I pass by and I see there's like a 2019 Mustang, and it's a 2.3, and I'm like, it's wrong. Stop it! Don't sell these anymore, you idiots.
Yeah.
Oof. That last one, Eddie.
Do you own one?
No. That last comment that just came through.
And note the spelling. This is this is the crew we're in. I tell you what, Brandon.
We're not here to judge.
Look, Brandon Wallace is my favorite misspeller. There's a couple guys that can't spell at all. Brandon Wallace, when he gets mad, it's just the words don't go together. All of them, all the letters are in the wrong spots. Like when he's mad, you'll see the letters. And then there's a couple guys who can't spell here. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Tyler. You're talking about your Mustang. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's got a 4.6, not a 5.0. I wish I had a 5.0. Or
we'll take a 4.6. That's all good.
Or to make Pat happy, I'll throw an LS in it.
There we go.
Whoa. What are we doing? Relax, dude.
I think it's freaking cool. I mean, being able to work on cars and have a project like that. I love working on cars myself, and having something that you can turn a wrench on that you didn't spend a whole lot of money on and things like that. Yeah. It's just an absolute blast. So hopefully the thing will leave your front yard at some point in time. Maybe we'll see. It
moved to the other side.
So perfect. It's moving. That's all we can count on.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice. It's a little bit cheaper to work on your own stuff anyway, it seems like, or at least you kind of have a feeling of ownership. That's how I feel about computer parts. I like to put my computer parts in. Y'all are out there working with wrenches, like, man, I'm over here with the little screwdriver, little screwdriver, just screw my little screw in. Chuck Felt says, "Ugh, smash," and then we've got "Make Word Good" by Tim Jones. So a lot of ugh. In the chat tonight. Love it. I
think Tim Jones is like adjacent Marine, because I don't think he's very intelligent either.
Okay, I dig it. Let's see. I'm trying to get a video to play, and I want to we'll play this real quick. We should have played this already, so this is going to be like awkward.
Maybe,
but
it's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Why not make it awkward?
All right,
he is right now.
Let's take a look. Let's
take
a look at the actual SimRig giveaway. Put together this video. Whoever did it is a stud. Let's take a look.
We're getting ready to take off here. Head to Terre Haute. Go meet Tyler White, currently in the Marine Corps, serving as a recruiter there in Terre Haute. Going to be separating here soon, but he put his application in through InVets, and we're getting ready to deliver this SimRig to him. So we got everything loaded up, from the next level racing rig to Alexander PCs and that brand new PC, and all the equipment from SimMotion, like the wheel and pedal set from Moza, and we got him a headset, keyboard, everything. So looking forward to this one, and this one we're going to do with Brad Harper from the IDVA. You guys saw him on Goat Talk, and it is because of the grant that they gave us last year that we're able to do all of these. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Rig number 8 getting ready to be delivered to one of our nation's warriors. amazing time. Thanks to Carly from the IDVA for coming out. Thanks to Brad from the IDVA for coming out.
Brad.
It's so awesome to have them with us. We talk about them so much. And the grant they gave us that allows us to do this. So it was awesome to finally be able to do one with them. Rig number 8 is in the hands of Tyler White. Can't wait to get him out here racing with us. But as always, thanks to all of our partners. We got more rigs going out this year. Big announcement of the day. We're heading to the Coca-Cola 600 with a group. So y'all stay tuned for those details as well. But thank you to everybody that tunes in. Thank you to everybody that supports us. Taylor Kitchenette above the yellow line. Everybody that puts all the media stuff together for us. From V-Speed and Eddie Smith and just everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next delivery. So you left the most important part out of that when you edited it. Well, when somebody edited it. Sorry. You know, because I was feeling lazy that day, so I was just sitting on the tailgate of the truck, and I mentioned that a couple times.
Well, you know, you did so much talking that I had to cut something out.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
You said enjoy the show, and there's like 5 pictures, and then you were talking again. All right,
I'm trying
Brandon
to be
Wallace,
better. I'm trying to be better.
I get it, but we have copyright issues that we have to follow. I would love to put AC/DC back in black, but guess what? It costs $20,000 to do that. So we're gonna have to use whatever we can.
It's a catchy little tune. It kind of makes you bob your head a little bit.
It's not about the music. It's about the content of your heart. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. Well, let's. There's one thing that I want to talk. Well, is there anything I want to talk about from that sim rig giveaway? Anything that happened that was interesting, funny that happened? Any cool stories out of that? Before I move on, anything cool? Funny
it was no. I mean, there were no chickens. So there was that.
Yeah.
And no, it was just a great time. I had an incredible time meeting him and his wife and sitting down and getting to chat a little bit. I was so happy that, Brad and Carly could come out from the IDVA because not only did we get to talk about what we were doing with Goat Locker Racing and everything, but we shared some other resources that they could take advantage of, as Tyler's getting ready to separate and all those types of things. So I thought that was so cool to have somebody there from the Department of Veterans Affairs to talk about things they can do as well. So no, we had a really good time and cut some jokes and all that other fun stuff. And then I did my thing that you tell me that I do all the time, which I do. I unloaded the shit and left.
Well, it's awesome, and I can't tell you how excited we are, Tyler. We want the guys to come in to be active and be a part of it immediately. And some guys are a little bit shy on not really knowing how to maybe how to even operate Discord and how to navigate the whole thing. You jumped right in, and it's awesome to have you a part of it. I do want to talk about one little thing that we had happen that we want to shout out is. And shout out to Jake Ellingson, who
oh, you're gonna yeah, there it is.
At the top, you'll see you got a little contact there. Jacob Ellingson, one of our beloved members here at Goat Locker, had an accident today. So we want to send all of our thoughts and prayers and best wishes through his recovery. He's going to be fine. His head is hard as a rock. I mean, it'd be impossible, but you can see there a few lacerations and stuff, a couple broken bones. So, Jake, I know you're out there watching. We definitely wish you a speedy recovery, and hate that you're going through that, but just wanted to shout him out. One of our guys goes down. We want to be there to try to lift him back up, be a support, and be this afternoon. I love it. I mean, he's in the hospital.
Yeah.
And stuff like that's getting posted, and people making jokes. And to me, those are the type of friends I want. That's what I want. I don't want to be sad in a hotel room or in a hospital bed, about my situation. I want somebody to make me laugh, and I think I love Goat Locker for that. So shout out to him.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
Does that picture take away one of our F words since he was kind of doing the
finger?
Yeah.
Sign language I don't think counts.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Perfect. Okay, I just want to double check.
I mean, you've already used the finger once, so
I did.
Yeah, I think so.
Not on stream.
Oh, you did that pre-show? Oh,
yeah, that was pre-show. Come on, we're a professional organization.
My bad. Well, while we're looking at images, I got one more image to go, and this one's super important, guys. Goat Locker Racing wants you scan that right there and show. Pat, I'm gonna let you kind of tell it
There
because
we
I
go.
don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, so through our partnership with the IDVA, one of the things we're always trying to do is one, spread the word about us and everything that we're doing. So we're always trying to reach more veterans, not only here in the state of Indiana, but across our great nation. So as a part of one of the partner programs, what they've done for us is they've built us our own QR code. And when you scan that QR code, it'll take you directly to your text messaging. It's already filled out for you. It says Goat Locker. You smash that, and it'll come up with some information about Goat Locker Racing, where you can click to go to our website. And in that text message as well, it will also share some resources from the IDVA. One of the most important parts about this is how much reach we can get. As they're looking at organizations of who they partner with and how they fund, they want to know that we're out there doing the work that we say we're going to do, and we're out there helping veterans. So I want everybody to scan this QR code, share it with everybody. It is on Facebook. It is across our social media. Please share it, scan it. You don't have to do a whole lot with the text message. If you want to click on our website and check it out, all the SimRig videos are on the website on the main page too. So if you didn't get enough of it here tonight, you can check it out there. But please scan this, a bunch of different times and share it with a lot of different people. Not only does Goat Locker Racing want to be able to reach more veterans and help more veterans, but we want to also spread the word about what the IDVA is doing. Doesn't cost you a dime. Take you 3 seconds. Scan the QR code. When the text message pops up, hit send on Goat Locker, and that's it, man.
Boom, that's it.
That's
All
it.
right. We're going to post it multiple times throughout the broadcast week. Tomorrow night and all the broadcasts, we'll send that out to them. You'll have multiple chances. Of course, you can just send the text message. That's what I did. Whatever you need to do, if you want to post it on Facebook, we really need y'all to share that out to everybody. It's important that um, that they know the reach of Goat Locker.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't just affect those who are the recipients of the sim rig. It's not just the folks who race in the league. It's not the folks that broadcast or run the league. It's their families and the families of families and vets that see this randomly out and about, just randomly on TikTok. That's what it's about. The more reach that you can get for Goat Locker, all that matters. Algorithm. This whole world is algorithm based at this point, and it's all about getting into the algorithm so that set of eyeballs that needs to see this can see it. The eyeballs that needs to see SAVE22 can see it. That's the point. That's the whole idea behind any of this. It's not about winning trophies and going on trips. It's not about any of that. It's not about making jokes or making cool videos. It's about that one vet that you make a difference in their life, and that's what it helps. Any kind of extra that you can get as far as coverage, as far as social media. Anytime you're sitting around like on Facebook just reading stupid comments and you're getting ready to open that rage bait Facebook comment section and go, ooh, I'm going to respond to this. I'm going to spend about 3-4 hours going back and forth with some rando on the internet. What you could do is take that time and share a post this in other places, find locations to if you feel like, I'm not telling people what to do, but surely if you're here, you see the benefit of this. So, yeah, take that extra little bit of time. I know we ask a lot of everybody, but this is one of the things that means it makes a huge part of this. So please do that. You guys have been awesome of liking and sharing the videos whenever we go live as far as the broadcast. Cannot thank y'all enough for that type of stuff. So we're asking for you again, make that call, do it for that one vet that might see it, that changes their life. Anyway, let's move on to the GOAT of the week. And Tyler, you can be a part of this. You don't have to. We didn't really tell you about this, but we always do sort of a GOAT of the week. And it doesn't have to be anybody adjacent to here. It could be somebody you think is the GOAT of the week, whatever it is. And that's just somebody did something cool. Somebody picked up your pen that you dropped on the road. They said, hey, here's your pen. That could be your GOAT of the week. It could be, whoever can be your GOAT of the week. My GOAT of the week this week is I feel like it needs to be Jake Ellingson because I feel like if you don't choose him, it's bad taste. So I'm going to say Jake Ellingson is going to be my GOAT of the week for making it through that T-bone. And like I said, man, we're thinking about you. Hope everything is good. So my GOAT of the week is going to be Jake Ellingson. Took that.
I mean, did you
took
really
T-bone
just
like
take
a
the
champ.
easiest thing
Hey, you
out
noticed
there?
how I went first?
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna
Normally-
stack this up before
normally I
anybody
give
else
it off
does.
to
Set
you.
it up and took it.
It's like the Fox broadcast before the Homestead race, and they're like, "Who you picking?" Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
You're like, "Come on, man! Really
Low hanging fruit.
low
Hey, well,
hanging
if
fruit."
you want to run the show, you can take the easy ones. Now go.
Wow, and now I just get told what to do. No, a huge shout out to Jake Ellingson, who's not only a great friend of mine and all the other kind of crazy stuff, but that dude got the meatball flag in real life.
I think I
sucks,
had
man.
that. I'll go find that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. But no, my go to the week is Brad Harper from the IDVA.
Hey.
Obviously, he came with us, on the Simmer giveaway. Everybody saw the beautiful picture because somebody put some sparklies around him when he was sitting at the table, which I thought was super cool. But Brad is, I'm going to say something and I'm just going to let it go. But a lot of people complain a lot about the VA. See, you got the meatball flag in real life, man. That's crazy. Had to pit for repairs.
Love it.
But a lot of people say a lot of things about, the VA and those that work in it. And, and Brad is not one of those. Brad is super engaged, super active. He is always reaching out and he's always thinking outside of the box. He thought outside of the box when he got a hold of us here at Goat Locker Racing and said, you need to be a part of what we're doing and we need to be a part of what you're doing. And he understood that. And he's been a tremendous supporter in everything that he does. And he's an incredible resource and he's one of the most real dudes you'll meet, so Brad, love you to death, brother. And keep up the incredible work.
Love it. Tyler, you got one?
Ah, man, you kind of sprung that one on me.
Okay, we'll come back. Hey, look, we'll come back. We'll go around the room. We'll come back and
You could have just said your loving wife and made up for forgetting how long you were married.
Yeah,
that
we'll go with that.
All right. I don't know if that's better or worse, Tyler. Relax.
No, yeah, I'll use that one.
Okay.
I'll take the easy way out on that one, I guess.
Okay, normally we elaborate, so go ahead and elaborate,
Oh.
Tyler. We're trying to save you here, and you're making it tough.
Go to the week's going to be my loving wife, Erin White.
There we go.
Allowing
We'll cut this
me
out.
really she'll sit in here, she'll play her game, watch me race too, kind of ask me how I'm doing. She asks me questions about it, and I'm like, baby, I don't know. I don't even know what's going on.
Awesome. Well, that's go to the week. I think a lot of folks deserve it. But each week only 3 can be given away, so those are the 3 for the week. Let's move on to the Warrior Spotlight. One of my favorites, and this is I'm excited about. Pat, I've been messaging Skylar back and forth about broadcasting. I'll tell you what, I think he's going to be a dang good broadcaster. He's been putting in some really good stuff, putting in work that I haven't had to do any leg work for. He's doing it all himself. So I've enjoyed getting to know Skylar. He's put some badass paint schemes out there.
Yeah, yes.
Some really cool stuff. So this month, I guess, is Skylar Daly. And he is an active duty sailor currently serving aboard the USS Philippine Sea. He has made multiple deployments from both West and East Coasts, most recently to the Red Sea, providing critical assistance to merchant vessels after attacks by Oof. Oh boy, I should have read this beforehand. Houthi, Houthi. Somebody help me out here.
Yep, we're gonna go with that.
Forces. We're proud to have Skylar as a part of the GLR family. So there it is, Skylar Daly. Thanks. That's just he says, "Hey, I know that guy."
You might know that guy. That guy might be you.
Yeah. Congratulations on being the Warrior Spotlight. Man, glad to have you part of the community, and thanks for all that you've done so far, and looking forward to working with you on some of these broadcasts, man. Some of these guys, and some people are not so tech savvy, they need a little extra, and we love those guys. We love those guys who want to put in the effort, and I don't know anything about this, so I want to put in that effort to learn about this. Then you got the guys who already kind of know what's going on and have the skills and stuff without having to have a whole lot of extra help, and it's cool to have both folks reaching out for that. So that is our Warrior Spotlight of the month. So pretty cool.
That's the second one we've done this month.
Well,
I know
it was.
We changed some things up, but I tell you what, all the things you said, Eddie. Plus, he is an incredible painter. The things he has done since this hyped up, summer series thing that's coming up. And if you haven't heard about it, I don't know where you've been. You lived under a rock or something, but he took that and just ran with it, and has made some of the coolest looking goat locker logos I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've been show a couple right here. If I don't know, I think we showed them.
Just incredible. We showed some last week too.
We're gonna show them again. Yeah.
Just incredible.
Yeah, it's so cool, man.
Yeah. Tyler's got a goat locker logo plastered across his face right now.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, got you.
Boom.
There's that's Tim Jones. Let's see. I think there was another one.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Not
you can't
that
see
one.
that.
That one down.
Uh-oh. That's Tim Jones.
No, keep going down. That one.
Oh, that's Jamie Lipke, right?
Oh, that was Jamie's.
But it's equally as cool. As cool. And then this is the one that Skyler did. He did the Rocky Mountain Coors Light scheme. He put it on every damn car. I think
everyone.
I think the SRF or what's it called? What's that weird one-seater? God.
Oh.
I'm goofing it up. But anyway, I think he put it on there too. I think he put it on every freaking car. So yeah, a lot of really cool schemes out there, and he's done quite a few of them. There's a lot of really good painters. So shout out to everybody. I'm excited. I'm excited for the summer series. I can't wait. We've got broadcasters in place, which is cool, man. So many people stepping up. Yeah, and we've got a nice mix of noobs and veterans to kind of help ease everybody in. We did our first broadcast as on Tuesday night with Corrine Smith and Jacob Linke. Yep. And man, they did a phenomenal job.
I've heard nothing but great feedback.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when I got called up into the booth, it caught me off guard because I'm just used to. I knew it was happening, but I'm just used to talking to you on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And then Corrine, started the interview. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's what's happening. But I've heard some incredible feedback about it. I know you're excited, man. We're so super excited to get this all put together. Finally getting some of our people up in the booth, getting ready for the summer series. We just got some really cool stuff coming, man.
Yeah, I felt a little bad for them, and they did it. They knocked it out of the park, even with this issue, because we had Michael McCarthy set up to produce it.
Yeah,
and we were getting through it. We got everything set up. We were just nailing it the whole hour. I was telling people, shh, time out, don't talk, don't ask me no questions. We were locked in trying to get it set up and got everything loaded up. And then he went to start streaming, and his internet was not able to push it through, and so we had to reverse real quick and get him out. So a shout out to Michael McCarthy as well for putting in the effort, showing up, being there. Can't help that issue that he had, but he's definitely put in the work as well. Jamie Lipke, Skyler have all sent me things, and Tim Jones sending me videos of them broadcasting, showing, hey, this is what it, and I'm trying to give feedback on it. So those guys have been putting in a lot of work trying to get better, and I think we're going to have a really cool team in the summer. But I'm so excited about this 87 series. I have so many ideas every single day. And there are some ideas that we're going to leave for surprises. I can tell you that right now. We've got some surprises out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to give y'all the best that I got when it comes on Tuesday night. I promise you're going to get the best that I have. And on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesdays, you're going to get the best that the other folks have. I promise you. So it's going to be awesome. The whole summer series is going to be awesome. But that 87 is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm excited for the qualifying challenge on May 20th. Don't forget about that. May the 20th. What are you making that face?
I think my son just walked in and out of my bathroom behind me. I think that's what I was catching back there.
Oh.
I don't know. It caught me off guard. I'm like, what is happening back there?
It's a ghost.
Yeah, no, it's my oldest son. Yeah.
The qualifying challenge is on the 20th of May, so we'll get that out there, get like a sign-up list. Mm-hmm. But the booth is going to be a lot of fun for Tuesday nights. We've got some surprises that's going to go along with it. Some folks that have some really cool ideas that we're going to put out. And it's all going to be 80s themed. Awesome. We want everything to feel like it was an 80s broadcast, just like it was back in the day. We're going to try our best to make it as fun and engaging. I love the 87 cars just because I have a soft spot in my heart for old NASCAR. And we're going to have fun with it. We've got some Amazon purchases that are happening behind the scenes.
Oh boy.
And I would suggest, and everybody that plans on racing on Tuesday nights, look up what 80s drivers look like. And when you send your portrait in, if you're an older guy, let's say you grew up in the 80s like Pat,
I did.
and
That's 100% true.
you've got a picture from you in the 80s. What a cool way to have your portrait be
No.
you in the 80s. Huh? When you had
100%.
hair? Wouldn't that be cool to relive that?
But see, I can't exit myself out of here. Like I can't just take myself out of this thing.
If you don't want to do that, find your nearest trucker hat and aviator sunglasses and Hawaiian
I don't think you want
shirts.
a picture of me in the 80s, man.
Okay,
I really
find a trucker hat. What if I don't
do any of that? Do I still get to
find
race?
a mullet? Yeah, of course you can, but you'll be looked at as the unfun. We'll put you in the humdrum V or something like that in the back.
I think I'm already there.
Yeah,
I mean,
you drive it. You own it. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, so just have fun with it. That's what we want. If you want to show up and just have your regular picture, that's fine too. I don't care. But it sure will be fun if we have a lot of participate. Well, I mean, it just makes it better. We're gonna have fun in the booth, and there's gonna be some extra stuff. There's a lot. No, we're not doing any cocaine.
No.
Why did you do that?
No.
I know I said 80s, but no cocaine. Okay, we're not.
Oh, wow. No. Oh, my bad.
Okay, there'll be cocaine. Fine. You talked me into it.
Wrong show, Pat.
You talked me into it. All right. You twist my arm. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
No, we don't need any cocaine. That's for sure. I don't. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely keep your ears peeled. If you want to be a part of the qualifying challenge, once that opens up, please come and join us. Be a part of it, Tyler. We'd love for you to join on some of these events. We got some prizes and stuff to give away, so definitely be looking out for that. And then once the summer series hits, man, it's just going to be fun. We're going to let our hair down. You know, if you got a mullet, you're going to let that down. Let the rat tail just flow in the wind. You got your bubble goggles on. We had a few guys say they're going to get them open face helmets and bubble goggles, and that'd be pretty cool on some driver cams. So maybe an idea for some folks, but if we do driver cams, you plan on having one, do something fun. Let's have a good time. This summer series is supposed to be they're all supposed to be fun, but the summer series is supposed to be just that we're taking a break from the hardcore points racing, and we're just out there having a good time, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So a lot of folks are putting a lot of work behind the scenes, their own money, their own time to make this happen. So hopefully y'all enjoy that part, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't want to oversell it, but I feel like I haven't yet. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So
yeah, and then by the way, we have other things happening in the summer just besides this one. So on Monday nights, we're bringing back the ARCA series. We're going to keep it with Glove Station. We're going to keep that rocking and rolling because, a lot of our newer drivers and things like that, give them a chance to get out there, keep practicing in that car, keep getting used to that car as they move up through some of the series. And of course, I want to reiterate to everybody too, just like every other series that we run in Goat Locker Racing, we will have an end of season champion. Those champions will get trophies and things along those lines as well. So Tuesday nights, there's something happening. We've talked about it a few different times, but there's something happening on Tuesdays. Wednesday night, we are going to bring back IndyCar series, and it's going to be a mix of ovals and road course. So get ready to do some open wheel racing here with Goat Locker Racing. We're going to bring Lincoln Tech back as a primary sponsor as well. So that'll be a whole heck of a lot of fun. I know we had a whole lot of fun last summer with the IndyCar series.
Yeah.
And then I'm really hoping to piece together a couple things, with Errol McLaren and Tony Kanaan as well, to get him out, for a couple races this summer. In between their racing schedule. So I think that's going to be incredible. And then we're going to keep trucks on Sunday with InVets. We're going to keep a couple things kind of consistent, allow people to continue to race the truck. We know, how exceptionally popular it is. But all the series that are happening across Goat Locker, just going to be straight points, no playoffs. Again, it's laid back. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy some things. We'll do some drop weeks, but it's going to be 4 weeks. We'll have an off week, the week of 4th of July, and then 4 more weeks, just an 8-week series. And then been talking to a few people as well, and I think we're going to throw some other series in there, but those are going to be the main ones that are going to get broadcast. And of course, Goat Talk, man. Goat Talk ain't going nowhere.
Gotta have Goat Talk.
We're going to hang out on Thursday night still, so I'm just letting everybody know there's other things besides this 87 series that are happening in Goat Locker.
There might be a Jake Reeves in the IndyCar series broadcasting. So those folks who love some Jake Reeves, I know I do.
I do too.
He is
The redneck announcer.
Likely going to be doing the IndyCar series, so excited about that. And then we've got the broadcast. I mean, the Tuesday night obviously is my baby. I know somebody posted somewhere, I can't remember where, the Gollum from Lord of the Rings calling it my precious, and
Well, it kind of is, man.
It definitely does feel that way. But the other broadcasters,
because it is that way.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We've got Tim Jones. He's going to be broadcasting the Sunday Night Truck Series, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, ARCA is going to have a really nice booth. I don't want to announce everything just yet, but yeah, a lot of folks have stepped up. These broadcasts are going to be badass no matter who's doing them, where they are, what series. They're all going to be good. So just put it on your calendars, man. The Summer Series, we're going to keep hyping it up because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Does Jake Reeves even know what an IndyCar is?
You know, I don't know. That's a good question.
Doesn't seem like something up his alley, but
well, he gave me a day that he was available, and that happened to be Wednesday. So
no, I talked to him about it. He's pretty excited about it, as a matter of fact. But
yeah.
Awesome. What an awesome time, and incredible to bring him back into Goat Locker. I know a lot of people miss him, and so it was an awesome opportunity to be able to bring him back in. So. Can't wait. Can't wait. Just to have some straight up fun.
And it's so long away. Like it feels like it's not quite 2 months, but it's like 2.5 months or a month and a half away.
Yeah, 5-6 weeks away. Yeah.
So still a long way to go. But I don't know about y'all, but I'm the type of person I can't wait till the last minute to do stuff. I feel like I have to be ready to go a month beforehand. So I'm too excited, man. I'm excited. What else we got going on? Oh, we got playoffs going on, don't we?
We do.
Don't we need to talk about that a little bit? We've been kind of missing that for a while, and I can see Tyler's eyes slowly closing.
I don't blame him. We are kind of boring.
But we'll talk about a little bit of this. We'll just kind of breeze through. We won't spend all the time in the world because you guys see enough of this. But let's see. The Monday night series, we had a pretty good race. And Andy Kurtz got the Pro Series win, and Jeremiah Holt got his third or fourth win on the season in the amateur.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So that is going to be so exciting. I cannot wait. I've said it 1,000 times to get to the end of the series. Tyler, if you're not aware of how the ARCA series work, you got a pro and an amateur division, kind of like GT3 in the same race that they race with each other. And the highest amateur driver wins that race for the amateur division. And we have a different point system and stuff. So really cool GT3 NASCAR crossover to make sure that, there's a lot of really good drivers in this in Goat Locker. And for somebody who's new, it can be pretty demoralizing going. I mean, gosh, Mark Whitley has come in here and won every daggum race in the Sunday and Monday series. And so it's been demoralizing for all of us, really. But it's demoralizing for somebody that's trying to get better, somebody newer to come in and just get their butt whooped by 10 other guys. So the amateur division is just a nice way of showing that improvement and being able to race against folks who are similar skill, but not exclude everybody. Because, you try to exclude everybody, it just hurts the overall series. So I love it. I love that series. And right now, as we look at the standings, I'm not going to show it on the screen, but right now, Chris Morris, me, Andy Kurtz, Timothy Williams are your 4 in at the moment. And then we've got Jacob Ellings and Brandon Wallace on the outside looking in. No, that's the old one. Morris, me, Kurtz, Brandon Wallace in the top 4. And then Williams just 1 point out, and Jacob Ellingson, which I don't know if he's too worried about this championship now. So, but I would love to see his ass in here Monday night racing. So hopefully we get that happening and get him on track again. So we'll see. Maybe a little one-arm action, probably drive a little better too. Jeremiah Holtz, he's locked in. He got that win.
Yep.
Alan Smith, my dad. How about that? Let's go. I think he's in chat right now. Oh, my dad said, I'm broadcasting the Old Fart series.
Which one's that one?
I think it's all of them because all of y'all racing all of them. Devin Smith is in the final or in the top 4 at the moment. David Calvert is in as well. Then on the outside looking in, just 3 points out, is both Chuck Feltz and Jamie Lipke. So that is a wild race. It's going to be next week. Going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Tuesday night, Pat kick butt. Pat, you've been on a roll, man. This week you got 2 really big wins.
Yeah, it was a good week. It was damn good. A couple of really good tracks for me. I mean, I love Auto Club. Always loved Auto Club, and was able to, secure a win there. And then, the last night was kind of a shocker to me as well. But put it on them again last night in the Cruising Classics Next Gen Series too. So next week is going to be pretty easy for me because I got no worries in the world.
Yeah, well, on Tuesday nights at Talladega for the cutoff race.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so much fun.
Crazy. Who done that, daggum Logan? So, I don't think these are updated. It is. It is updated. So Pat's locked in. Daniel Cunningham had a nice run. He is going to be about 4 points above the cutoff. Levi McCarty and Jacob Ellingson right above the cutoff. So nobody's safe really besides Pat. Ryan Pendleton right below the cutoff. George Jewell, Christopher Morse Jr., and Chris Sawyer. And the crazy thing about it at Talladega, all those guys have a chance. It's crazy. So if you're there on the cut line, you're not safe at all.
No.
So really cool. I like that. I don't know if I like it as a viewer to have Talladega as the cutoff race. I don't know if I like it as a driver.
We've done a couple oddball things, this season when it comes to the cutoff race before the championship 4. You've got the Tuesday night Xfinity Series is gonna run it at Dega, and then the knuckleheads on Friday night said, "Hey, let's put the cutoff race at Martinsville," like they do, in real life. And
that's a bad idea, and I can't wait.
Oh, it was probably a terrible idea. There's going to be a couple guys that are in must-win situations that are probably going to forget where their brake pedal's at.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. That's a diabolical decision there to put Martinsville at the cutoff race on iRacing. It's just a nightmare.
Yep.
In the Next Gen Series, you won. You locked yourself in the Final 4 there. Congratulations. That was a really good race.
Thank you.
At Kansas, probably one of my favorite tracks in the Next Gen car. Just a blast.
It was.
Yeah. You had a really good call there to take tires on lap 14, which I think was the race-winning call there. And
I agree.
I think it worked out perfect. And, you were gone. I mean, you were just gone after that.
You got to do something different in that series. I mean, the caliber of drivers that are over there are incredible. Yeah. I mean, you've got 2 guys that race full time for a setup shop. That are 5,000-6,000 I ratings in there, and that's all they do is race that car all day long. So you got to go into those races with a strategy, and when an opportunity presents itself to do something maybe a little bit different, I thought, what the heck? Let me try something a little bit different here. Try to get ahead of the strategy, and the only way that was going to work is if we didn't have any more cautions, and we didn't. And so incredible to win against guys like Jeremy Gardner and Brandon Evans and Eddie Smith last night. It was incredible.
Yeah. So Pat's locked in. Jeremy Garner, Brandon Evans. I mean, they've had a fantastic season. Good playoff. They're second and third. I am there on the cutoff line in 4th, which I don't feel safe at all because Levi McCarty is back there. Timothy Wilms, who was super fast last night, he's back there. Jason Taylor, last season champion, is 7th in the point standing. So, and then Jesse Whittington, who has been extremely fast all season. There's no safe driver in this. Nope. Honestly, this is probably the most stacked top 8 out of any series, in my opinion. All these guys can go out there and win, and next week is at Richmond. So
put them on a short track, baby. Let's go.
So Pat's happy because he is locked in. That's
I don't care.
Why he's happy.
I'm gonna just go wreck people.
Yeah. Thursday night late model just happened before the show. So we don't know exactly who showed up. Somebody will let us know though.
Yeah.
So
I did. Riley Duncan won
again
tonight.
with the controller. Tyler Wright. Riley Duncan in the late model series, he races with a controller and he wins about 5 out of the 8 races.
It's crazy. But apparently it was after a late yellow though, but he punches his ticket to the championship race, and then looks like Mason Walters finished second, and then Chance Taylor finished third, which we don't see enough of Chance around. Used to race a bunch, but I know he's been busy with life and work and all those types of things. So shout out to Chance Taylor. I actually got to meet him last year when we were in Bristol, and he's an incredible dude, and glad to see him doing some great stuff there in the late model series.
Yeah, only 3 out of the 8 playoff drivers actually showed up, so good That's for rough. Those guys.
Yeah.
But I mean, with that kind of showing, I mean, next week they'll be able to there'll be a lot to race for next week. So, but Duncan going to move on to the championship 4 in that series, and in the Friday night truck series, which tomorrow night we haven't gotten to the next race, but
Homestead.
Garner got the win at Charlotte. That was a really solid race. Enjoyed that one a lot. So can't wait to see what goes on at Homestead. Homestead and the trucks are usually pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that. And then Sunday night, we haven't gotten to it, as this is the awkward part of having Goat Talk on Thursday.
Yeah, like in the middle of our racing week.
We're gonna kind of miss some of that sometimes, but Mark Widley continues his dominance. Let's see, he won the last 5 races in the Invets Truck Series. So domination there for the 74. He has been kicking butt, and honestly, that series has gotten a lot better. It's cleaner. I'd run race control early in the season. It was a lot of just trying to deal with the egos and all, people running over each other and stuff. But the last 2 or 3 weeks in that series has been really good racing, really clean, awesome. Long green flag runs. Awesome. Really cool. So, all right. Garner is in a must win at Martinsville. I'm missing tomorrow. So there you go. How about that?
There will be, there's failed brake pedal number 1 right there. Promise.
All right, let's talk about the end of this right here. We're not going to waste too much time on this because there's only one thing to show, and that is the winner. And I appreciate everybody that was involved in this. Something that we wanted to try, and we'll get the Goat Talk live off of Tyler here. Tyler, if you don't know, we did a little bracket here where we had people nominate their favorites. Or not kind of their favorite. Nominate some NASCAR Cup Series paint schemes, and there's one cheat Xfinity Series, but so we put these in a March Madness style bracket. And we seeded them, and then we pitted them against each other to see who can make it all the way to the end. And Group 1 over here was led by Jeff Gordon and the Valvoline of number 6 of Mark Martin. Different year models. So are you familiar with NASCAR, Tyler?
Not necessarily. No.
Okay. We'll say there's multiple generations, and so we have a bunch of generations of NASCAR cars sort of represented here. So you have like the quintessential like 2002, 2003 version. This is actually a super speedway car versus like a 1997 Lumina, or no, this is probably 94. Probably is a Lumina.
Yeah.
And then you've got Mark Martin's Thunderbird, which is a 97 version. These are 97. This may be 99. This is 96, actually. And then you got some stuff like this. You got Richard Petty's Plymouth. And then you got the, the Gen 6 car with Jeff Gordon. And what else? You got the COT. There was one COT somewhere.
There is, and there was one current as well. So if you go, there we go.
The next gen, and then the old.
Gen. Yeah.
I don't actually know the year of this one.
No idea.
I'm gonna be real mad about that one. But anyway, so we've had a bunch of cars in here, and we've voted them each week. Had people vote, and we got down to the final 4. We had that Buick Miller number 12 against the Goodwrench number 3 1988 version of the black number 3. I'm sure Tyler, you know Dale Earnhardt is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. I thought I was gonna have to kick you out already, but not the most popular scheme of his. So I was kind of hoping it might get beat at some point, but it made it all the way to the final along with Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 8 Budweiser machine. And so here we are at the championship, and I'm not going to waste any more time. No more scuttlebutting. I don't even know if that's the right word. It just sounded cool when I said it. Boom! There it is. The Goodwrench number 3 is going to be your winner, and he no surprise that it took the top spot. Although I can't say no surprise. I thought that Bud car might put up a little bit better of a fight, but Goodwrench number 3 is your champion. How about that? So
you got something to say, Pat?
Nothing I loved made it to the end.
No, me either. And that is literally probably one of the most boring of his cars. But I think it was a black number 3, and people went, "Ooh, it's a black number 3," and it's iconic and those types of things. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That's our first bracket,
Yeah.
and we're gonna do another. We're gonna do one of our in-league paint scheme. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and just say, if you're not part of the Goat Talk Live Discord, you should go ahead and do that. After this podcast tonight, we'll repurpose a channel, and I'm gonna put the invite into the chat here.
Ooh.
Oh God, I just opened up a bunch of code. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
don't
is.
do that.
Boom. There is the Discord invite for Goat Talk. You've got some photo dump here where you can put photos and stuff. We also got iRacing clips that people post from time to time, and just because I don't use your video, don't mean you shouldn't post them. I want this Discord here so I could go back and find a clip
Right.
and then post it. So just because you don't see it on the show next week doesn't mean it won't be used at some point. So go in there, put that in there if you want, and then once I will ping everybody, and we'll get you'll nominate your own paint scheme. I think that's the rule we made, right, Pat? We're gonna
nominate your own paint scheme, and it has to be a paint scheme you actually drove on track in one of our series. So what we don't want people doing is just going out there and painting one up and submitting that one.
Yeah,
it's got to be something you drove. Right. And then we get it in a bracket, and we're like, we're not even going through the next few weeks. Just give it to that one. But we wanted something that you actually drove in one of our series, multiple times. So there's some really cool ones that they're on track each and every week, and if we hold off here a little bit and we wait till the 87 series gets going, I bet you we're going to get a lot of submissions from that.
There you go.
So but that's the only criteria, but I'd love to see, how that all kind of stacks up and see all these cool paint schemes up against each other.
Yeah, I think we'll start. We'll probably start in a couple weeks nominating, and we'll let the nominations go for a couple weeks so people have time to paint their cars. So this is your thing now. If you got a car that you're going to race, or it's going to be one that you did race, so you're going to have to go back and find one that you already did. So I guess if that's the rule, you have to go back and find it. What I will say, if you're going to nominate something, not take a good screenshot.
Yes.
Put the paint scheme in.
Yep.
And go on a test session and take a picture of that the scheme like that. Don't go to a fuzzy broadcast and take a picture of it, because that will affect your ranking, unfortunately. So go to the Jonah Culbert School of taking cool in-game screenshots. He's got a video out there if you want to check it out.
He does.
Go check that out. Take good screenshots. That'll be important. And once we get enough nominations, we'll see how many we got, and we'll pick the bracket that makes sense. And then we'll put them together and see who comes out on top. There'll be a prize there for it. So
absolutely,
gonna be cool. So thanks to everybody who participated in that bracket. I thought that'd be a fun little thing for us to go through, and I can't wait to see how it kind of evolves over time. But a lot of stuff going on. Pat, we've got some events and stuff that you're going to here soon. You want to break those down for us?
Yeah, we kind of chatted about a couple different things, but again, I want to bring up the whole, QR card scan text message thing. Be sure that you're doing that and sharing that. Again, that's incredibly important for us. Takes a couple seconds, and I truly would appreciate it, and the organization will appreciate it as well, and of course the IDVA. But yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about the sim rig giveaway. I have 2 PCs showing up next week from Alexander PCs, so we're starting to put together the next couple of them, and I'm excited for that. So we'll start going through the selection process. So be on the tune out, be in tune for that. But we've done 8 of those so far, and I don't know if sometimes it does that impact, and it doesn't sink in on me. I just I want to kind of bring that up again, that we've done 8. We've built this incredible community, over $20,000 worth of equipment. I actually started a text message thread the other day with all of them, which has been a whole heck of a lot of fun. 1, to introduce each other, everybody to everybody, but 2, just to watch the, sharing of information back and forth and things along those lines has been incredible. The SAVE22 hike is coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. But this weekend, they are in Charlotte for the 4 Wide Nationals with the NHRA. They actually have a lot of veterans and first responders going with their family members. So they're invited a bunch of people out to the 4-wide nationals at Charlotte. I think that's incredible. Eddie, you mentioned it before too, but please tune into the Tuesday Talk. They're going to talk about their time in Charlotte at the 4-wide nationals and talk about the hike coming up as well. But an amazing organization that continues to do awesome stuff. And it's cool to see them taking these veterans and their families to the 4-wide nationals there in Charlotte. The Lincoln Tech Car Show that I've talked about a million times, so if you're going to be in Indianapolis area, I will say on June 28th at Lincoln Tech's Indianapolis campus, we'll be there. We are the nonprofit of choice for the car show. So all proceeds from the car show come right here to Goat Locker Racing. So even if you got some, some 04, Ford Mustang that got a 4.6 in it and you just want to show up and, be a part of what's happening, you can do it if it can make it. I don't know.
That's the big thing. If it can make it.
Yeah, if it can make it. So, and then September 5th through the 7th, we'll be up in Chicago, Illinois with Alexander PCs at the big Sim Expo, which I'm so excited about, and we've talked about it a couple times, Eddie. But we're taking that group of veterans out there to the Coca-Cola 600. We've got a group of veterans going to the Indianapolis 500. We had some tickets and parking passes donated for that. Expect a video to come from that as well. I'm actually picking up those tickets this weekend.
All right.
From the donor, and we're going to take some pictures and a little bit of video. And then once those two gentlemen, Tim Jones and Dan Kirkeel, get those tickets in the mail, we expect some pictures from them as well. And we'll piece some stuff together. But we've got some just really cool things going on, man. And it's sometimes it's fun for me just to sit back and kind of take stock and smile a little bit and see all the cool stuff we're doing. And excited for it all, man. I'm excited for the summer series. I'm excited for the Coca-Cola 600 and getting together with a group of guys. I'm excited for the guys that are going to the Indianapolis 500. And it'll be a lot of fun that day, text messaging back and forth with each other as we're at the two different tracks. We got these groups at the two different tracks, and everybody's be like, what's Larson doing? How's Larson doing? Because, hey, that's what we're all about. But no, we're just doing some incredible things, man. Just finished up another grant proposal for the IDVA. So here in a few weeks, we'll find out if we were selected for the grant again, which is going to allow us to continue our mission. So the world keeps churning, but all for great things. And I've got a huge smile on my face, and man, I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, and we're happy to have Tyler here with us tonight. Tyler here with us racing, man. I hope that you find a good community here with people that you could race with, can learn from, that can maybe you can teach them some stuff. And we're glad. Thank you for taking time out of your night to come spend with us idiots and time that you could be doing just about anything else
besides this.
I could have been getting seat time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we appreciate you and Nick Hagan. Looking forward to getting to know him a little bit and all the other SimRigs recipients and everybody that makes Goat Locker Racing go around. We don't think we thank everybody enough that put in a lot of work, volunteer a lot of hours.
Oh yeah, tremendous.
Do cool stuff. Mm-hmm. A lot of folks doing cool shit here at Goat Locker, and that's what this community should be about. It should be a place for vets to come in and let their creativity side show, let their funny side show, talk a little trash, get mad, then get happy again. It's and then go out there and be competitive and have a good time and great community. And you guys, Pat, not to be weird, but you guys kicked ass, and so
thank you.
Making this community and building it to what it is. It's obviously. Just an amazing group. But if you're not, let's see, what I feel like I should be.
Well, that really depends. I mean, you say all these nice things, and then if anybody stepped into our Discord, they'd be like, "What is happening right now?"
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If I ever have a car accident and I'm in the hospital room and y'all are like nice to me, I would be so pissed, man. I'm gonna be so pissed. So I love it. I love it. I think a lot of folks understand the whole deal. Jim Kaufman had his. If you're listening, Jim, I know you quit the Wednesday series again. Looking forward to seeing you next week
in
Richmond. And
the weekly Jim
We're
quick.
going to have to do Kaufman Corner.
Yeah.
Is what we need to do. That's a new segment, Kaufman Corner. But we'll
He
see
always
you
does
next.
it in a new way each week too.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, oh, my Wednesday night's just freed up, and we're like,
Just
all right,
freed up.
yeah, we'll see you next week, Jim.
We'll see you next week. That 25 is going to be on. But we want to thank everybody in chat that shows up for Goat Talk.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate y'all. I mean, it's important that you guys are here talking, making us laugh. Jamie Libke, Tim Jones, Jacob Ellingson, making an appearance. Noah Hogarth made a appearance here tonight after Jamie Barkers got on to him for not being here. Kareen Smith was watching. Chuck Feltz. Let's see who else. Brandon Wallace, Charles Stevens,
Tim Jones, Dan Krakiel.
Jones, yeah, Dan Krakiel, Ray Ellingson.
Yeah, Mama Ellingson's here.
Yeah, Mama Ellingson in there. She says, "You guys are great. Thanks for all the smiles on a rough day. That's what it's about, man. Love it."
Mm-hmm. And to think Jeremy Gardner was
here.
Scared.
Skylar Daly
to post that the meatball flag meme. I'm like, dude, just put it out there, man.
He was scared to do that.
Yeah, I just put it out there.
What a
Nope.
Yeah, I shouldn't say
it. We've never talked about that word.
Yeah, I know. I'm not British enough to use the C one either.
No, you are not.
Skylar Daly's in chat. Oh, Brian Froheiger. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh,
he said, Pat, he's riding with you to Chicago for the expo.
I don't know, man.
That'd be interesting, right?
I don't know if I want to be trapped in an enclosed space with that man.
Yeah.
Some weird things will happen.
Well, he's used to chickens, so y'all probably get along. All right. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for.
What does that mean?
Pat, I'm closing the show. Don't interrupt, okay? See, this is what Brian would have to be dealing with. You know that the whole time. Anyway, I don't know what the hell's going on. Fuck. Shut up. Thanks, SAVE22. No, yeah, thanks to all of our partners and sponsors. Tyler, again, thank you for showing up. Really cool to have you here and get to know you a little bit. Fantastic show tonight. Thank you all for being there. Pat, great job on the show. Great job with the SimRig giveaway video. I know I've been really putting the pressure on you to get me some stuff. Maybe less you sitting on the tailgate, more Tyler. You know, maybe we can do a little bit more of that. Maybe next time.
All right.
No, it's always good. I love seeing the videos. I love getting that content out there so people can see it with their own eyes, what's going on, what it takes. And Tyler, we really appreciate you opening up your house for us to take videos and stuff and share it. It definitely means a lot. So, all right, guys, we're going to head on out of here. We're getting out of here at a good time tonight. I love it. So,
love it.
A lot of stuff going on. Keep your eyes and ears open. There is a lot going on. We got champions to crown in the next couple weeks. So, going to be a good one. And I don't know. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Thanks, y'all.